Real 3D objects generated in seconds, several materials, zero texture files. Let's see what Claude Design can generate and how we can use it right away. Hi, I'm Vika, and here in Claude Design, we have a 3D object option as a template. So let's test it out on several different prompts. And the first prompt will be this: make a glass 3D model of planet Earth. It should be transparent with golden details. Let's run it. Few minutes, simple prompt, and this is what we've got. We have a model of Earth. Let's see, all the coastlines are naturally looking. There is a description of what's going on, like you can scroll, you can zoom. Let's try it out. It's all working. You can drag. Looking pretty good. This model is looking pretty okay, considering that we give a little to none instructions for Claude Design. But what if we give it a reference? So I went to the Pinterest, selected a picture, and uploaded it to the Claude Design with a really similar prompt. Create Earth from glass with golden details. Use reference image for guidance. And this is the results that we've got. So this is the reference image, I remind you. And this is the result. I would say it doesn't look like a reference too much, but I really admire how glad texture were applied and how remotely similar it's still looking to what we reference it on. Let's try now other textures. To make task much harder, I created other reference image. So this is clearly a professional rendering. My request was to make object flexible and bouncing back when mouse touches. This is our result. It looks kind of funny, but I want to point out that it behaves as I requested. Now I wanted to put together a professional prompt and ask to render a really specific object. So my object was amber glass serum dropper bottle. Here is what I've got. The materials are there, the proportions are there as well. Does it look like a real object? Not even close, but it's 3D rendered and you can drag and orbit it and look at it from the different directions. So yeah, 3D specifications are there. To see how different materials are looking here, I wanted to try and render a materials board. Here's what we've got. We have like different materials. We have brass, aluminum, frosted, terracotta, soft black, and resin. So if you want to test it out and render some specific material, I would suggest to test it with just how this material will be looking. So you would know how to prompt it properly, because you can't choose a material from a library here. It's all achieved via natural language. If you like honest design AI reviews like this, like and subscribe. Let's get back to our first object, this glass earth, and let's see what export options we actually have here. Obviously, on the bottom, we have this download buttons with different formats. You can just click them and you will get the files right away. What other options do we have? Like, we obviously can comment and edit via regular Claude Design tools. Then we have share, and here in the share button, you can obviously publish this object as an artifact. You have different export options. Keep in mind that you need to pick options that fit to your project. So Claude Design doesn't do it for you. You need to be mindful about that. And one of the formats that I really like is hand it to Claude Code. Since we have this kind of 3D interaction here, we can drag this 3D objects. Let's hand it to Claude Code and transform it to a simple website. What if we do that? So we'll just copy prompt, copy it, and then we go to a Claude Code and insert it. Transferring to a Claude Code took some time, but here is what I've got. This is the prompt that I inserted. The thing that I wrote, like, can you make a one-screen website with the globe from the prompt below that users can manipulate object via scroll in any direction? Here is the result that I've got. Here it is. And I can just click on it and see our website. So I'll publish this link below so you can check it by yourself. But overall, this is a really easy 3D object transition into the website. I added a simple prompt so we can add a pin by click. So for example, here we have Australia, and if we pin here, it will be saying, hey, marked Australia. I would say this is a really easy way to get interactive object to your website in just like several minutes. So here's my final hot take regarding Claude Design 3D objects. It's quite simple. You won't get a final product render, but you can render something simple, or you can play with some objects, with some different materials, or just test forms. I think I played with this one quite a bit to create this 5-strand glass torus. So you can test your ideas and check how it will be looking or how you can improve and use it in your designs. It's nothing really extra special, but I would see that it will grow into a great thing in the future. And if your AI built product still looks AI built, that's what I do for a living. I fix those things as a designer easily. All the details are in the description. And that's Claude Design 3D objects for you. If you want to use such objects on the website or you want to create a 3D scroll website, check my other videos. I gave an easy tutorial there and see you in the next one.